Hello. Welcome to today's New Year's special. I will be drawing my friends as Rain World characters. I will be drawing my friends in this order: Azzy, Moon, Kit, Teddy, and lastly Bunny. It may not be many, but otherwise I would not have ideas for the sillies, haha. To the speed paint. I'll commentary over it to say why I picked them. First up is Azzy, the most recent of my friends. Being one of the more talkative I know, and someone who fits my humor, I decided to base their theme off a sea anemone. I chose a sea anemone because they are silly, colorful, and have a lot of good ideas for outfits behind them. In the beginning of the speed paint I could not decide if I should do a casual outfit or a more non-casual outfit. This is due to not really knowing Azzy's style preference yet, while on the other hand I do know Kit, Moon, and Teddy's. Now for a little backstory. When I met Azzy in-game we were both cosplaying. I was dressing as a slug cat while Azzy was in a Deltarune cosplay. Since there were so many cosplayers in the server at the time, I pointed it out. That of what resulted in me meeting Azzy. After about an hour or so we added each other on Discord and now play Sky Children of the Light together daily. Hooray! Coming up to the end, let's see how Azzy looks. Wowie! Look how pretty! Truly an iterator. I gotta say, I did pretty good on this one. Next up, Moon. Totally real audible gasp. Second up is Moon, one of the more older friends. And with being one of the older friends of mine, I already had a layout of what I wanted to do for it. For this one I made it to where the moons and a purple-blue color they like was implemented into the design. Due to being a slug cat, for this one it was a little harder to implement, as most slug cats kind of don't have stuff like cosmetics or necklaces. But this only made the design more unique and interesting. Now on to the small backstory. Due to it being a little private, I'll do the short summary on what it was. So when we met it was from another friend adding them to the group chat that I was fairly active in. After a while of starting to know each other we became best friends and are almost the only ones who talk in the group chat nowadays. How sad. We're up to the end, let's see how they look. Wowa, wow wow wowza. What a pretty slug cat. I like how I added pearls to the design. Really gives off a iterator or scavenger feel to them. Cough 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 cough. Anyway, on to the next one. This has already taken 2 days, dear God help me. So yeah, here it is. The one drawing I really liked and thought the speed paint would have been really nice. Decides to do the wrong layer and do my music instead. So I'm gonna give you guys genuine content by drawing them again. Feels like favoritism, but it's not. I just need content. HEHEHE. 3 out of 5 people done. Wowie. For this one, since I'm not so good at poses just yet, I did one off camera to help me get the pose right on this one. Now for the small backstory. Kit being one of the oldest friends I still talk to. I met her when she was a myth at the time. I am pretty sure she was at least haha. At the time I used to do a lot of myth videos, so I friend-ed her for it. But we ended up talking on Discord and then one thing led to another and she introduced me to some others that I still know. Now on to the design. I decided to make this silly little guy because Kit gave off a creature that would live in a sandy environment vibes. I was also needing to make a new sandy creature anyway, so I thought, hey, why not make this? It's been a long 4 years almost with a lot of my friends, and I'm grateful they are all here to spend my life and their lives with me. I don't have much to say left, so let's speed this up. finished. Oh, how silly they are. Oh, I wish I could squish them like a stress ball. Next up is Teddy. Hooray Yahoo! Gesture Sag Claw. When I first met Teddy it was from Kit. Being one of the second longest I've known, I decided to pick her. For this design I decided to incorporate a lot of her fave colors and designs. I had quite the hard time getting the style just right because I did not know the exact name of the style she liked. After all, she has been gone on break for almost a year. Teddy is a great friend of mine and I hope she does come back from break soon enough. But it takes a while to heal and I understand that. I wait patiently for her return, along with all of the others. For the design I settled for was a crop top and some nice gray sweats. I have nothing to say, let's speed it up. Maybe let's cut to farther in. Much better. We're at the end, let's see how they look. Wowza wowzers. Looks just like her. I bet this one would be just as funny as her. May or may not have messed up line width, but it's good nonetheless. Now on to the last one. Bunny. Yahoo woo yahoo. Now this one was very easy to do as I had already made one of her. And it's, artistic, I guess. It's kind of just, ugly now that I actually look at it. But I guess, I can excuse myself since this was when I first got into Rain World. Now on to the backstory since we're already nearing the end of this. Ha! When I first met Bunny most people in the GC didn't like her. But we grew to like her over time with some trial and error. She is now the oldest of the group and one of the nicest. We're at the end, let's see how she looks. Woohoo! We're finished with all of them, how nice. I gotta say I love the simplistic design I went for. Before it was a little odd. Happy 2024. Thank you all for this year. It has been amazing and I hope soon enough I can do even more than this year. I love you all made my art projects and everything better than ever. I would have never thought of editing funny videos for my friends, or nice silly animations like this if I never started YouTube. I hope you all have a great year, life, and more. Keep a lookout for when I finally move into my house. I'll be voice acting and doing voiceovers instead of this silly AI. See you next video.